Loveland City School Board organizational meeting to order this evening. Can we get a roll call, please?
Reverend Eilert. Here. Mrs. Jaranek.
Here.
Mrs. Mangan.
Here.
Mrs. Shookman.
Here.
Dr. Swetchenow.
Here.
Okay. And we would like to, did everybody get a chance, we would like to adopt the organizational meeting agenda this evening. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Second.
And roll call, please.
Mrs. Jaranek.
Yes.
Mrs. Mangan.
Yes.
Mrs. Shookman.
Yes.
Dr. Swetchenow.
Yes.
Reverend Eilert.
Yes.
And next is the approval of the December 9th Board of Education work session minutes. Did everybody get a chance to review that? And can I get a motion?
So moved. Second.
And roll call, please.
Mrs. Mangan.
Yes.
Mrs. Shookman.
Yes.
Dr. Swetchenow.
Yes.
Reverend Eilert.
Yes.
Mrs. Jaranek.
Yes. All right, and please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Our flag is over here. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Welcome everyone that's here this evening. Appreciate you being here. We are going to go ahead and get started with our board meeting in the organizational section B. 1, election of the president and Loveland Board of Loveland Board of Education of 2026. All right, we are opening the floor for nominations for the board president of 2026.
I nominate Reverend Eilert.
I accept.
All right, and can I get a motion for the acceptance of Reverend Eilert as the president? Oh, sorry, to close the nominations.
So moved.
I'll second.
All right.
We're good to move on with just a motion. We don't have to have a second.
Oh, okay. So roll call, please.
Mrs. Shookman.
Yes.
Dr. Swetchenow.
Yes.
Reverend Eilert.
Yes.
Mrs. Jaranek.
Yes.
Mrs. Mangan.
Yes.
Do I do the second part here?
So now if Reverend Eilert, if you'd like to take over presiding over the meeting. Actually, we need to go the next part first, sorry.
The second part here?
Yes.
All right. So a motion to appoint board member Eilert as the president of the Board of Education.
So moved.
I'll second.
And roll call, please.
Dr. Swetchenow.
Yes.
Reverend Eilert.
Yes.
Mrs. Jaranek.
Yes.
Mrs. Mangan.
Yes.
Mrs. Shookman.
Yes.
All right.
Excellent. Thank
On
you.
to you, sir.
Thank you all for election. Appreciate that. Thank you, Christina. Well done. That was far less convoluted than it's been some years in the past. So well done. All right, I'll now open the floor to nominations for Vice President of the Board for 2026.
Can I nominate Lynn?
Please.
I nominate Lynn.
You accept that nomination?
I do.
Excellent. Will someone make a motion to, are there any additional nominations for Vice President? If not, will someone move to close nominations for Vice President?
So moved.
Can we have a roll call to close nominations, please?
Reverend Eilert.
Yes?
Mrs. Jaranek.
Yes.
Mrs. Mangan.
Yes.
Mrs. Shookman.
Yes.
Dr. Swetchenow.
Yes.
Thank you. Now we need a motion to approve Lynn Mangan as the Vice President of the Board of Education.
So moved.
Second.
A roll call, please.
Mrs. Jaranek.
Yes.
Mrs. Mangan,
Yes.
Mrs. Shookman,
Yes.
Dr. Swetchenow,
Yes.
Reverend Eilert.
Yes. Congratulations, Mrs. Mangan, on being elected vice president.
I will chime in and say congratulations to Mrs. Shookman, Reverend Eilert, and Dr. Swetchenow for your hard-fought win in the election, and we're excited to have you, Reverend Eilert. Thank you again for serving as the president, and Mrs. Mangan, thank you very much for serving as the vice president. It's the board positions are kind of thankless jobs. We appreciate all you do. I'm excited for this board to continue to do all the great things we do for our kids, and this board is extremely supportive, and I just look forward to the upcoming year. So congratulations.
Excellent, thank you. All right, moving on to number 3, the times, places, and dates of the Board of Education meetings for calendar year 2026. Those are all listed there before you. I know for the regular board meetings, I have 2 conflicts in January and in September. I think January we definitely probably just need to move forward with, and Mrs. Mangan can be there to preside over that meeting. I don't know if there's a possibility of pushing that September one back to the 22nd instead of the 15th. What kind of deadlines we have in September, John, for filings and so forth?
We should be okay with that because the forecast is now moving to August. So I don't see an issue with that.
Is everyone else okay with moving that one to the 22nd?
Yes,
Great.
We may just have to check the availability of,
the room.
Yep,
okay. We're good.
great. Oh,
June 23rd, for whatever reason, I had on the 30th. Did we move to the 23rd for a reason?
Yes,
On the 30th too.
we have to complete filings for the county auditor.
Okay.
So we need to have a period of time to be able to complete the reports to then file to them.
Okay.
HR wise, it's July 10th, we have to worry about as far as hiring. So if it does become a problem, we could hold the board meeting on the 23rd, but if we need a special meeting for hiring, I guess we could do that. But the closer we can get to 10th, the better.
Okay.
can we hold that meeting at our vacation Bible school?
Sure.
I'm sure it won't be distracting at all.
That'd be part of the first hire right there.
Yeah.
I will say there's a resolution later that allows you to hire and me to pay individuals prior to that that first approval, so it may not be an issue.
So no, right now, there's no July meetings, correct?
Correct.
It's been our practice. for-
Yep.
Yeah. All right, any other questions, potential changes to that? So I would assume, do in December mark down a meeting. We may or may not have that, but my general preference is to have that meeting in December to talk about how the year went and to look forward to the next year. I think we start better that way, so definitely hold that date.
Hold it first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, do we have a motion then to, let me read this motion, to conduct regular meetings of Loveland City School Board Education for calendar year 26 on the 3rd Tuesday of each month unless otherwise noted at 6 p.m. in the Loveland Middle School Auditorium, accessible by door number 18. Additional meetings during the month shall be designated by the Board of Education at a time and place properly announced. I'm assuming our work sessions we will continue to have down in the board office regularly unless otherwise announced. All right, do we have a motion to approve this calendar as presented with the
So
one
moved.
amendment?
Second.
And a roll call, please.
Mrs. Mangan,
Yes.
Mrs. Shookman,
Yes.
Dr. Swetchnow,
Yes.
Reverend Eilert,
Yes.
Mrs. Jernick.
Yes.
Thank you. All right, now we move on to our annual board resolutions. Authorize the treasurer to submit membership of the Loveland Board of Education with OSBA Legal Assistance Fund, the Alliance for Adequate School Funding, and the Little Miami River Area Chamber of Commerce and Claremont County Chamber of Commerce. Establish a board service fund not to exceed the maximum allowed by law for the Loveland City Board of Education as authorized by Ohio Revised Code 3315.15. To appoint the Director of Business Operations to the purchasing agent of the Loveland City School District with maximum authorization up to $30,000. Authorize the treasurer to attend public records training as designee to the board, administration, and appointees to Loveland City committees. Authorize the treasurer to join the OSBA Legal Assistance Fund on behalf of the board and remit payment not to exceed $250 annually. To approve the following firms to provide legal services to the Loveland City School District: Ennis Britton, LPA, and Dinsmore and Scholl, LLP. An appointed administrator to be named by Hamilton County Education Service Center as the designee of the Board of Education for expulsion appeals. Appoint the superintendent as chief executive officer of the Board of Education to conduct the board business as deemed necessary and in consultation with the board at times the board is not in session. Any action is pursuant to approval by the Board of Education at the next regular board meeting. Authorize the superintendent on behalf of the board to accept resignations which have been submitted by employees during times the board is not in session, subject to ratification by this board, provided, however, that upon ratification by the board, such resignations shall be deemed effective as of the date and time of the superintendent's acceptance. This authorization must be renewed at each year's organizational meeting. Authorize the superintendent to employ necessary personnel on a temporary basis until such time as the Board of Education is able to take official action. Authorize the treasurer to pay via the district's payroll system necessary personnel on a temporary basis until such time as the Board of Education is able to take action. Approve complimentary passes resolution and review policies as required by law, IGBL, Parent and Family Involvement in Education, IGBJ, Title I programs, IJA, Career Advising, IGBE, Intervention Services, and IGBEA, Reading Skills Assessment and Intervention, third grade reading guarantee.
So moved.
Do I have a second? Just a little bit of discussion there. The Legal Assistance Fund is something new. It's a $250 fee, but we thought that was a wise choice for us to make as part of the OSBA. That helps our district and other districts at times when they may need additional legal consultation and gives regular updates. And so we felt that was a prudent thing to do at a fairly minimal cost. You'd heard Mr. Espy talking before about the superintendent's ability to employ necessary personnel on a temporary basis, which helps us in that situation. We've changed the meeting time, but just in general, that's a good change. Coming out of our meeting in December, appointing the administrator named by the Hamilton County Educational Service Center as our designee for those expulsion appeals is better practice that will allow for that person to be appointed. Anything else that's new for this year? I think those were the main changes, correct?
Actually, the OSBA Legal Assistance Fund and then the Hamilton County ESC designee are the only two additions.
Okay.
Everything else was in last year.
All right, any other questions? Then we have a roll call, please.
Mrs. Shookman,
Yes.
Dr. Swetchnow,
Yes.
Reverend Eilert,
Yes?
Mrs. Jernick,
Yes.
Mrs. Menken.
Yes.
Excellent, thank you. Now we have our listing of our booster PTA support groups for the district. Level athletic boosters, robotics boosters, performing arts, the elementary PTA, the middle school intermediate PTSA, the high school PTO, and the Loveland Schools Foundation, all critical organizations to help us do our work. Do we have a motion to approve those groups for the year?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Dr. Swetchenow?
Yes.
Reverend Eilert?
Yes,
Mrs. Jernick?
Yes.
Mrs. Mangan?
Yes.
Mrs. Shookman?
thank you. Item number 6 for organizational meeting are tax advances. Mr. Espy, anything to say about this resolution?
This just allows us to receive tax advances from each of the counties. They require this to allow me to request this. It allows us to get the funds into our accounts and immediately start making interest on those funds. So it's a big part of our interest strategy and our investment strategy. So just appreciate your consideration of this tonight.
Thank you. Do we have a motion to approve this resolution as presented?
So moved.
Second?
Any further questions for Mr. Espy about that? We have roll call, please.
Reverend Eilert?
Yes.
Mrs. Jernick?
Yes.
Mrs. Mangan?
Yes.
Mrs. Shookman?
Yes.
Dr. Swetchenow?
Yes.
All right, and number 7, representatives to Loveland City Council committees. We have a resolution to appoint board representatives to the city council committees. We are invited by the council to appoint representatives. So for the CIC would be Mr. Broadwater, Planning and Zoning, be Dave Parker, Parks and Rec, Chris Redmond, and the Tax Incentive Review Council, Mr. Espy. We had reports from those folks on those committees last year. I thought that was a great improvement and great to continue that as well. We have a motion to approve these designees to these committees of the city.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mrs. Jernick?
Yes.
Mrs. Mangan?
Yes.
Mrs. Shookman?
Yes.
Dr. Swetchenow?
Yes.
Reverend Eilert?
Yes. Thank you. All right. Then under topic C, our district committee representatives. We talked about these in December, and so I'm going to read through my notes for who we had designated then and just make sure everyone is still on board to take those committee assignments. For the facilities committee, I had Katie and Eric down for that. Finance committee, Christina and Eric. Student experience committee, Lynn and Katie. Policy committee, Jonathan and Eric. Business advisory council, Christina. Communications committee, Katie and Jonathan. And we had Great Oaks as a separate appointment. That was Christina. Foundation, Lynn would be our representatives there. The other committee that we had, I just skipped over it before. The legislative committee is Lynn and Jonathan. Sorry, I didn't see it. It's even listed twice and I skipped over. I had it down below. Is that still, do those committees all still work for everyone? All right, then do we have a, let's see, what is our resolution for these? Make sure we get that right.
There isn't a resolution. There doesn't
just-
need to be action
Okay,
taken because
that's right, because they're, yeah,
Yes.
great. So if everyone's good with that, then we are all set there. All right.
Right.
Then for treasurer items, the treasurer recommends that the board approve its 2027 tax budget. The budget presentation is based upon the 5-year forecast submitted to the Ohio Department of Education in November and is included with the alternative tax budget as permitted by the Hamilton County Auditor. Anything more to say about that recommended action, Mr. Espy?
No, just basically all we're doing is taking the forecast from a fiscal year and moving it into a calendar year. There is one addition to this year. There's an appendix that we use with all of our funds balances in terms of our revenues and our expenditures. That's just tied to House Bill 96, the budget, and how we now need to essentially give this to our home county, which is Hamilton County, who we report to their budget commission and their auditors. So again, fiscal year, July 1 to June 30th, we're taking that, we're putting it into a calendar of January 1st through December 31st.
Great. And there was an attachment explaining that in the, or with the report in the administrative section of our board agenda for this time.
Yeah, it's also posted on the district website under the treasurer page, and it was posted from December 22nd on, as statutorily required.
Excellent.
So,
And Christine, as a new member of the Finance Committee, will expect an annotated report on that the next meeting.
Oh, wonderful.
All right, do we have a motion then to approve this resolution to approve the 2027 tax budget?
So moved.
I'll second.
And a roll call, please.
Mrs. Mangan,
Yes.
Mrs. Shookman,
Yes.
Dr. Swetchenow,
Yes.
Reverend Eilert,
Yes?
Mrs. Jernick.
Yes.
All right, thank you all for your attention to these details for our organizational meeting. Those are all our items on our agenda for this very specific meeting for the organization. Then next meeting we'll have more regular items of business. Do we have a motion to adjourn?